They won't do that. The city of Boston doesn't care about this community. They should put a light here, right?
Huh?
It would make sense if they put a light here.
Yeah.
But they don't care about that. I always say these construction zones are not safe. Proven example, right?
Yeah.
We got construction zone. Where's the detail cop at? There should be a detail cop over here somewhere, right? You would think. So they got airbags deployed. Now Dale and Walnut Ave, sorry about that. Dale and Walnut Ave has always been a problem in the city. So just to kind of show you, that car kind of like been sideswiped. Not too sure how that happened, but it happened. And for years, people have been trying to advocate for this area, for them to at least address this issue. And apparently no one's addressing that issue at all. So it's gonna give you a little bit of footage around here. We're at Walnut and Dale Street in Roxbury. This is the same intersection where a car ran into that side of the building over there. So trying to get the city to recognize there's a problem over here, and apparently they don't care. So and I always ask the question, are these construction zones safe? I don't think they are, to be honest with you. I don't think these construction zones are safe at all. Not for the pedestrians that have to come through here. Somebody said they should put a light at this intersection because it's such a widely used intersection on a regular basis. And you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea since they do have them at other intersections that are not as badly traveled. So we got. So just want to show you what goes on in the city. Now, sometimes you get 3 or 4 accidents in a week over here. So it all depends on the time of the day. But you're standing right here long enough, you see an intersection with a crash right here.
Good afternoon. Anybody interested
to the ambulance responding.
D4 tonight, contact 4210. That's 4210 for
Boston EMS is responding.
Tonight, Boston All channels 1211.
Like I said, this is an intersection that needs some attention. If they don't know about it now, I don't know when will they know about it. So you got Walnut Ave and
Thank you. Can you take a ride by 107 Devon Street? Caller says the property manager is yelling at him in the hallway, and the caller believes he's mentally unstable. For some reason, that's in as a landlord tenant. But 107 Devon. Charlie 435, you available?
I don't know if that track is supposed to be on the sidewalk like that either.
35.
You get cars that are parked on the wrong side of the street.
411.
411.
So you can see up at Elmont Park. Caller says the ex-boyfriend is there, refusing to give her her house keys. The caller is sitting in a black Hyundai in the right out at the park there.
We have it. 35 as like
I said, this is almost a normal occurrence to see an accident at this intersection. It becomes quite frequently that there's an accident over here. So,
107 now, so 107.
and I already tried to talk to the city about it. They don't care, you know. They reflect their leadership. The leadership you have is the reflection you have off the leadership. You call City Hall and tell them you have a dangerous intersection. Like this, nobody's directing traffic over here either. Cars are forced to go on the other side of the lane, and nobody's directing traffic over here. That's another accident waiting to happen. Yeah, I understand the ambulance had a park, but he's blocking a whole lane of traffic. Yeah, that's another accident waiting to happen. And Boston EMS they're real busy. They're dealing with a lot of heat-related calls, a lot of cardiac arrests, a lot of emotionally depressed people. It's tough. Now the officer, he's coming over there to direct traffic now, it looks like. On the other side.
Technology.
Share your real lights wrong.
Get Boston EMS in the back over there trying to get through.
Charlie 111?
My man, EMS is trying to get through. You're in the back.
Man, we're not seeing a 96 on here. Can you double check that address, please?
He don't even care.
It should be 95. Let me do a call back to the caller and have them out.
I always said Boston police have a difficulty directing traffic. I mean, if you see an EMS vehicle with the lights flashing, pull the traffic. It's common sense. It's not. This kind of job is not rocket science. You just gotta know how to do it. You gotta have a good head on your shoulders and know how to conduct your job in an effective manner. That's Dennis. I know he's a well-known paramedic in the city of Boston. Now, I guarantee none of these EMTs act the fool like that guy did downtown Boston. Because they're respectful people. But there's one EMT out of the whole city of Boston that acts a fool and wonder why.
Dad's not answering on the callback, so he should live in apartment number 1, but he's not picking up the phone, and I'm getting no voicemail there.
Ma'am, we're off with him right now.
So this car more likely is going to get towed because it looked like the driver went in the ambulance. And so it looks like, I could be wrong, she might have been just crossing right over and just got hit. And the speed limit in the city of Boston is only like 25 miles an hour, guys, so keep that in mind too. So you should not be going over 25 miles an hour in the city. If you are, then you're speeding. Especially at the intersection. Intersections, you should always proceed with caution.
And we're all set. You need a caller 1191 Boylston. They need a hit and run report.
Yeah, all the airbags deployed on this vehicle. If you're a good driver, you can make that turn. If you're a bad driver, you can't. So this is to test your driving skills. If you can drive, you can make the turn. If you can't drive, you can't make the turn. So it all depends on how well of a good driver you are in the city of Boston. It's an easy turn to make with a small car. A very, very easy turn. And he's having difficulties navigating, so he theoretically should not be driving on the road if he can't make that turn. That's not a difficult turn to make. Now this car looks like it's going to make that with ease. Look at that. She's a better driver than the guy. You see that? She whipped that like a champion. She whipped that turn like a champion right there. Like I said, it's not a difficult turn. You just gotta know how to drive. A lot of people I notice when they make their left-hand turns, they're cutting them so sharp that they're on the wrong side of the road, and that's not good. The question is, where's the detail officer down here? If there's a detail officer at this intersection, theoretically that accident should never happen. There's no detail officer here at all. He's telling the car to stop and the car's still coming.
435.
You can't make this stuff up.
435.
On Almont Park, I don't see her. Can you try to call back?
Yep.
He even got him a bottle of water. That's a good. What's up, Dennis? So theoretically, this road is blocked off. That's what it looks like. Cause this sign says detour, so it looks like they blocked this road off. And I don't know why they blocked this road off, because this road here, there's no construction on this road. So why is? That's a good question. Why is Dale Street blocked off if there's no construction on that road? Like, if you're gonna block off a road, you should have a reason to block off a road. Yeah, this sign says detour. Why is this road blocked off and there's no work being done on this road? That's the problem. The city of Boston does not monitor what's going on. Theoretically, this tractor and this car shouldn't be parked here because they're on the wrong side of the road. I got a question. Are you guys doing construction on this road over here?
What's up?
Are you guys working on this road?
No, not right now.
Who are you guys planning on working on this road?
To be honest, I would not know. I'm just a safety guy.
You're the safety guy. So, who put that sign in the middle of the road there?
They put it up there after the accident happened.
After the accident?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, just surprised when it's trying to come down here while everything was going on.
Oh, okay. Because that's kind of like misleading. He said they put that up after the accident. So you're the safety guy, so I got a question.
I showed up after also.
Yeah.
I showed up right as it happened.
So I know you guys probably requested the detail. Have you guys ever gotten the detail that you requested over here?
I know, like, I've been here before. They've had details.
Uh-huh.
I know, like, there were cops here when this happened, but I'm not sure, like, if there was a detail, like, detouring traffic or anything, like, wow,
Yeah.
it happened, you know what I mean?
Because my concern is this there's always an accident at the same intersection all the time. And if there's a detail officer here, then how's the accident happening? I know you can't answer that.
Yeah,
Trust me, I respect your honesty. So my thing is, we should get rid of officers, hire flagmen, because officers are tied up doing so much different things.
Oh yeah.
They gotta do Red Sox games, they gotta do concerts,
Yeah.
they gotta do so many different things, guard prisoners, all this kind of stuff.
I don't want to be worried about.
Freed up this space so you guys can get trained, get flagmen out here to do this the proper way. That way you guys get the proper training, the proper education to handle the situation the right way.
Yeah.
Get you guys all the certification, the EMT qualification, how to direct traffic. No, that's easy to do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're a safety guy, so you know how that's done.
Yeah. Just like,
Yeah.
I know people on this road do kind of drive like fast.
Right.
You know how it is in Roxbury. People drive
Right.
a little faster than they should be. Like,
Gotcha.
I wasn't here when it happened, so I didn't see it.
Right.
But
I understand.
Were you here? Did you see it or no?
No, I wasn't here either. I heard about it. But I understand this accident. There's always an accident on this road.
Yeah, I also foreman if you want to keep the sign down. I don't know if they still want it up here.
I would take it down because it's misleading.
Yeah.
Anybody working the soccer game today at 2 p.m.
If it's not needed, I wouldn't put it up there.
4210 again for the Red Sox game today for a 2 p.m. start and a 4 p.m. start. Contact 4210 Boston.
And this is a very tough intersection here, guys. Very tough. And they should even if they put a four-way stop sign here, that'll do something. This guy ran the stop sign. You know you ran the stop sign, my man. You shouldn't do that. You could cause an accident. Just ran the stop sign. You know what I mean? One car at a time. That's it.
You know this is a one-way street?
That is a one-way street. Yeah, that's one. They should be going in. They shouldn't be going out. If they come out, then they're coming out a one-way street.
Yeah.
That's a two-way street over here, though.
Yeah.
The rest of all two ways. That's a one-way there. But I think somebody needs to come examine this traffic pattern too. This traffic pattern needs some attention. It definitely needs some attention. I'm gonna give City Hall a call. You know, I get on their bad side today. I'm definitely gonna get on their bad side for one day today.
You a cop?
Me, no. I don't desire to be a cop either. I think my level is a little bit higher than that.
Oh, okay.
My calling's a little bit higher than being a police officer. It's more likely they're gonna tow that car right there because the driver went to the hospital. I don't know if they're gonna make any changes in here or not, but they need to. I'm observing this traffic pattern now. That guy almost went on the wrong side of the road. That's my other thing too. I don't know, since you're a safety officer, right? When you put a divider in the middle of the road, there should be an arrow pointing to the right to tell the cars to stay to the right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they see that and they don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Now me and you might know what that means, but the average driver on the road doesn't know to stay to the right. Even though it's supposed to be common sense, I understand it, but you're gonna make things dummy proof. You're gonna make it so it's like a baby's. You're trying to educate a 5-year-old.
No, I agree.
Because if you're driving down the road right here, I tell you what they see. They see the orange line on that side, and they figure this is two lanes to go the same direction. But trust me, I get it. Stay to the right. These people don't get it. They don't know how to stay to the right, and that's the problem. And all these new drivers don't read the book. They do a multiple choice and get the test, and they're gone. That's it.
On this last corner here, they should have an orange arrow sign.
Yeah, staying to the right.
So that way too.
Exactly. And it's really not you guys' fault. It's the city of Boston. The city of Boston is supposed to set the guidelines on how they want their city protected. They set the rules and guidelines, and they tell you guys, this is what we want. Like, you guys can set your own rules. That's one thing. Yeah. But the city of Boston, they set the standards of each town and municipality sets their own standards. You go to Brookline, I guarantee you, Brookline won't allow that. You don't think so? Try it.
I work in Brookline, so
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I work in Brookline too, and I know exactly what Brookline allows and what they don't allow. You put that out there in the street like that, every senior citizen, every elderly person's calling the councilman, the selectman, and tell them, change it, get it done right away.
Even if it's not a four-way stop sign, you can even put up like a whole traffic light right here.
Exactly. Hey, you want? Well, me or him? Or him? Talk to him. Okay, because I don't know too much about it. You can talk to me too. I might give you an earful.
I kind of feel like right doesn't happen, but I'm very positive they put that up after.
So he's asking a question about the accident. It's a kind of clear cut that the direction is. Yeah, this is something you can't prevent. Like it's not on you guys. It's on people that can't drive.
23 in the ER. I had a man at Thank you.
I'm gonna be a good Samaritan and pick up this cone. But this cone is gonna. I'll pick that up for you guys because that'll make sense leaving this cone in the street like that. Doesn't mean the next driver won't knock it down either.
Another silver Volkswagen that took off towards West Concord. But he left that red Honda behind. Can you take a ride up there?
Allegedly, the city of Boston, they sent somebody down here about 2 months ago.
I apologize.
to observe this traffic pattern after the last accident that I called. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call 311. Not right now, but later on, and I'm gonna ask them what was their findings for Walnut and Dale. And this is over a couple of months ago. I want to see what their findings is for this, because they always say they're going to send somebody out to examine the traffic pattern. So I want to know what, when they did the traffic pattern examination, what did they find? A couple of people that know a lot about this construction and stuff, they gave me a lot of input about heavy equipment, roadways, and equipment on the roadways. So I kind of got an idea what they're talking about too. A lot of this equipment should not be parked on the city street, and a lot of it is still being left on the city street, which is not fair for the people that live in the city. If the city of Boston does not make a policy, then the rules are always going to be broken. So that's pretty much the size of it. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this, and you know what, I might ask, they always put this on Public Works, but this is not on Public Works, it's supposed to be on Transportation. Transportation is supposed to be in charge of the traffic pattern, but the city of Boston pushes it on Public Works. Public Works is in charge of the actual construction of the job, but Transportation should be in charge of the safety and signage and blockage of the road. So that's where they don't know how to put the they don't know how to shift the focus in the right area. And if anything, you would think public, what do you call it? I'm saying the wrong thing. Boston Transportation will be involved, because that's what they do. They deal with traffic patterns, they deal with street signage, they deal with road closures. They're all confused, man. They don't know what to do. Alright, so everybody's kind of discombobulated because traffic pattern has just changed again. I understand these guys got a lot of construction work out here being done, so that's gonna be quite some time. And see, he rode way past the stop bar. Anybody who knows about driving, you're supposed to stop at the stop bar before the crosswalk, before you head out. And that's what happens. Everybody's doing a rolling stop. Nobody's stopping before the stop bar and then proceeding with caution. You're supposed to stop at the stop bar, and nobody's stopping at the stop bar. Yeah, nobody stops at the stop bar.
Okay, disregard.
Disregard it.
Alright guys, just wanted to show you what goes on in the city over here. So we have one more accident for this intersection right here. More likely that car is going to get towed. Well, depends on how much it's going to cost to fix all that. They might total that vehicle. So it looks like 4 airbags deployed, and 2 doors got to be replaced or fixed. So that'd be something.
Bravo 415.
415.
Sir, if you can start making your way, I got another vehicle closer to you. 100 Bronco Max. It's gonna be the Islamic Society Mosque. States that the executive director just assaulted her.
415, I have that in route.
Alright guys,
Bravo K1.
I don't know if you guys see what I see, but when you're driving down this road, if you're not paying attention, especially if you're a driver that don't follow all the rules of the road, you see cones in the middle of the street, most of us know to stay to the right. Quite a few of us will go on the left-hand side and go in the wrong direction. And I seen people do this with my own eyes, and I asked them what they were doing, and they didn't see anything wrong with it. But when you're driving down the road, you see cones in the middle of the road, even though it's on your side of the road, stay to the right. That's usually what you're supposed to do. Because think about it, on the other side of the road is construction vehicles. But there's quite a few people who don't know to stay to the right, and they end up on the left-hand side, and that's how accidents can happen too. So keep that in mind, guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I think I showed you enough video, enough information. I'm gonna do a follow-up with the city of Boston about this intersection, Walnut and Dale Street, and I'm gonna find out what do they have
Bravo 411, she's coming out.
on the plate.
Carjacking over in Cambridge with a
it's
black
better
suspect.
sooner than later.
Just keep an eye out
So
in case it comes into the city.
next time, guys, Nez Porter.
179,
Catch you on the next one.
Papa Tango 8.